Welcome to those near and far. Welcome to Mage the Ascension as luck would have it. Our game is set in 2019 in Montreal, Canada. Let's meet our mages this evening.
Hi, I'm Jayce Maxwell, and I'll be playing Max Toulon.
I am Christina Poe, and I'll be playing Raena Tremblay.
I'm Katarina Aubrecht, and I'll be playing Portia Levoy.
And I'm Lloyd Colman, otherwise known as AnyGeek 5150, and I am Auron Pritchard.
We are doing a special episode. Oh, that was the Aspen title sequence.
The reveal.
Oh,
The face reveal.
The face reveal. Welcome our star players, Jayce, Christina, Katarina, and Lloyd. All right, so recap. This is going to be an adventure because I don't have it scripted out. Also, I'm Sako Tumi. And which I'm notorious for not actually introducing myself, huh? Let's see here. Recap. I'm gonna write it like as I speak it out. The Cabal went to the banquet that was in Preston's honor. They, let's see, Dee Dee broke her leg trying to climb the building, and Max mended her leg for the time being anyway. So I will update you on the status of Dee Dee here in a minute. Auron took the fire escape instead of trying to be Spider-Man. And stood guard at the can. Okay, so everyone entered and each were approached by Buddy, a consort of sorts to Preston. With this new contact, the Cabal is introduced to Preston himself. Max decided to take the role of the 1% and made Preston putty in his hands. After after acquiring... I'm sorry this is taking so long. After acquiring all the intel they could, they fled the scene and headed back to the chantry. Dun-dun! Okay. Putty Christ, yes.
Dun dun dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
I guess Katarina is not going to show...
I'm getting to my thing from my face. I just had to get off camera for a second. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Woo. Okay, so it is now the next day. Did I ever write the date in game? I don't think I did.
I know when we went to the event, it was a Saturday.
I think it was. However, what month was it? November?
Yes.
It was either November or December, one of the two.
Okay. I am terrible about... Yeah, I started off with the dates in game and then trailed off. So last we checked, there's 6, 7, 8. So it is April. It is November 9th, 2019. In game. Which makes it a Sunday, I believe. Wee. All right. Waddled away till the very next day. Indeed.
Waddle waddle.
All right. So you wake up in your quarters, each of you. And is there anything you are doing upon waking?
Taking a shower.
You feel dirty after that whole up.
I'm probably just going to stretch and meditate for a bit because that was a lot of interaction and what's the word?
Yeah.
Stimulation.
Yeah, there you go.
I got to ground myself for a bit.
I'm gonna probably take some textbook or other out to just sit in the lounge.
You're in the lounge, possibly coffee.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Still a bit early.
And Portia? You
Muted.
are muted.
I pull myself out of bed and I take a quick shower and pull on sweatpants and stumble around to find coffee.
Okay.
Do I run into anybody?
You
Well,
run
I'm over
into
there.
Max in the lounge.
Hey, Max.
Morning.
Oh my God, is it ever?
My nose is deep in a textbook, so.
Well, don't mind me, I say, and get some coffee. And then Portia goes and sits down and drinks it, I guess.
All right. You gain 1 point of quintessence.
Awesome.
After Auron gets out of the shower, he'll send out a text in the group chat saying that he'll be out there soon. He wants to do a little bit of prep for what's going to be done to his room on Monday.
Ta-da.
Text him back. Good luck.
Auron looks at the reply. What?
All right.
What's our next steps? Sorry,
Well,
that's for later. I was just responding to something you asked a while back, probably.
Yeah, probably.
IRL.
When I'm done meditating, I'm make sure to feed and water Cosmo and take him outside because he's of this world now. I'm assuming he does of this world.
You have noticed he does not urinate or defecate.
Oh, he fancy.
You have not. Of course,
He's
you have
fancy.
not had to walk Cosmo yet.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna give him food and water, and then we're gonna head down to the lounge.
Okay,
We have
cool.
established he does like bacon.
All right. Raena makes her appearance in the lounge.
Good morning.
Morning.
You sleep okay?
Yo, what's up?
Just a nod. That good, huh?
Well, we learned a lot. Yes. No.
Yes, demonic stuff happened.
Do we have
Yeah.
any ideas on how to defeat a demon?
Nope.
Can
I can
we immobilize it?
I can typically work around spirits. I have never encountered a demon before. Till last night.
Yeah. Can we freeze him? Like, I don't know.
Frozone from The Incredible.
Right? Or
Or like
just,
a Titan. Just
is there a way to break their bond? Like some sort of witchy spell or, I don't know, magey spell we can pull off?
At that point, Professor Edge, still wearing her pajamas, comes into the lounge with her mug, fills her mug, and greets the cabal. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Morning, Professor.
So, how did your thing go last night?
Pretty good.
Well.
Interesting. Long and short of it is that the senator, would-be president, is being backed up by a demon.
Oh, that's problematic. That's grossly problematic.
Is there a way to sever their connection?
There is, but I would be calling the big guns and pulling you guys from this mission.
Oh.
Because,
I mean, that's not
because a demon is way above your pay grade.
super important. I'm not against that. But also, are we going to be able to be kept up on what's happening? Or
Yes, if you are interested in knowing, then we will keep you updated. But currently, I feel that I am concerned for your safety.
Oh.
I am amazed that you are still here.
We played nice with the demon.
True.
And at this moment, Auron's walking down the stairs to where everybody is.
Good morning, Auron.
Hello.
We all cheers saying, Auron!
Norm!
Norm!
Auron.
Auron looks confused at Max and Raena, like, Norm?
I guess he had to be there.
It's an old show.
Okay.
It's good things.
Ma-
It's good things.
We didn't get. I don't remember any kind of shows like that over in Germany, so.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Waka waka.
Glad you
And
All right.
they're always glad you came.
So the moral of the story is you stumbled on a position where you are way over your heads, and I want to pull you from this mission and call in the higher ups.
Okay.
Is there something else we can do to help?
I'm sure there is. Currently, Raena is doing a bunny refuge, so you guys can probably work on that until we get some news from a new team.
Well, then I better give you all the surveillance stuff I have then.
That would be great.
I'll be back then. And he walks back upstairs to go load everything into a flash drive.
If it will fit on a flash drive.
It's a Time Lord flash drive. It's bigger on
Time
the
Lord
inside.
flash drive. Flash drive of holding. I'm confusing my games. I would totally focus on Raena for a moment. She is. So,
She is there.
hi.
Okay, I'm focused. Ready.
Okay. So your bunny refuge. She dropped. Oh, her phone rang. I think that is a thing.
Well, the last thing I knew about the bunny refuge is we had a contractor coming to create their living space. How far have you?
On Monday? Question mark.
I believe so.
I believe so. So that would be today.
That would be tomorrow.
Oh, I thought it was Monday.
It is Sunday.
Bah. Oh, okay. So what did you have?
So Sarah has been basically holding down the fort while in your absence.
Cool.
Especially now that there are like 13 bunnies all doing their thing on your land.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go check on them at some point today. See how they're doing and
So
stuff.
they have been transferred over. House Quasitor.
Yeah.
Did you need any help, Raena, with the bunnies? I'm happy to come help.
Yeah, I'm down to bond for a while. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. Because they have food and access to water and stuff like that. I just kind of want to do a wellness check, see how they're liking the place, see how I can improve upon it at this point, and then go from there.
Okay. Well, if you need help, I can come, but I can also stay here and do some baking or something.
No, you can totally come. I would
Oh,
love,
okay.
I would love some company.
Awesome.
And I could do checkups.
Yes, that would
Ooh,
be
good call.
That'd be great,
great idea.
says Professor Edge.
Are we leaving
And-
Auron? Auron is coming?
Auron's coming down the stairs at this point when you guys are talking about this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go talk to Jeeves. Or I'm telling everybody this. And I'm going to see if he's got some kind of weapon that I can reverse engineer to where I can do like in a sense, a safety perimeter around the property. So if anybody tries to attack the property, they've got a little bit of work they have to do to even think about going in.
We do have, Professor Edge did offer to put up wards at some point. But having some kind of security to where we would know that someone tried to get in, that would be super beneficial.
I could do that
Maybe.
too.
Like a motion detector or anything like that.
Well, what I was
Something.
thinking is since these kids are I think they can handle themselves, but I'm going to give them a little extra protection around the perimeter that will be motion. Well, I'm going to have to get with you, Professor, to see if I can figure out something to where it could sense certain entities in a sense, to where if it has ill will, like if it's one of those types of entities that has ill will, it will attack them.
So
To
protection
run them
spell?
off.
Right,
Like-
like
like-
a mind.
No, not a mind. Have an actual weapon, like say if
Well, to
Buddy
detect
like, say-
motives, right, would require mind magics.
well, yes. But say like if Buddy showed up,
right.
it can zero in on him and attack him.
Legally that would be very muddy.
I mean,
if we lived in the United States, it would be different, but we're kind of in Canada. So,
I feel like I'm rural enough for them not to care too much. Like I'm in a mountain.
Yeah, say it's basically out in the middle of nowhere.
Our security system thought he was a moose, Your Honor.
It's a machine gun turret. There's one at every corner. We can't control all of them.
We had to. Bears are a thing.
He ran into my bullet. He ran into my
He
bullet
ran into my
10
bullet
times.
9 times. He had it coming all along. Anyway,
all right. So, Raina's vehicle was used in the gig last night. So it is in the parking lot of the hotel.
Okay.
of
I
the
also
country.
do I have a what's it called? The thing in my closet that takes me to my node.
Portal.
You do.
Can I take others through it like we could with Jayce, or is that something different?
I'm sorry. Say that last part again.
Can I take other people through it like we can with Jayce's?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we could just go through my portal.
I
No.
assume that's what we were going to do anyway.
All right.
yeah, I did too.
Portia.
Yeah. It's a 6-hour drive, something like that. So
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
unless you guys want to hang out for a while.
Well, I like
Get to
hanging out
know
with
each
you,
other.
but if we can get there quickly,
An entire episode in a car on a road trip.
car
Major
karaoke version,
Oh Lord.
and the game master left in sheer frustration, and they all sang until they could sing no more.
This is probably what we would do, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
Probably.
ready to get some you guys are. If you guys have had your coffee and breakfast and stuff. I don't want to rush you.
I'll just down a yogurt and we'll get a move on the day.
Cool.
Down that yogurt.
Yum,
well-
yum,
Phrasing.
yum.
While you guys are at the property, I'll see if I can figure something out, like even cameras. You do have electricity on site, correct?
Do.
Okay. All right, I'll get to work, and you guys do what you got to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So Raena, Max, and Portia get their shit together and head to Raina's room.
Oh, wait, no. Never.
Hmm.
I'll also slam a yogurt, though, before we go. Gotta have some kind of calories.
Protein!
Probiotics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Jamie,
accidentally-
because of
I didn't look at the title or the label, and I slammed a few Activia.
it.
It's good for your gut health.
Activia.
Anyway,
I don't know. Moving on.
we walk into my room, and I just kind of sit for no reason. I'm just making room for everybody to come in, even though it's a spacious ass room. I always feel like I'm in the way somehow, so I just kind of sit till they come in, and then I stand again. And portal.
Portal. So, Raena basically holds the door open while everyone goes through. Everyone being Raena and Portia.
And Max.
And Max and Portia. Sorry.
I hold the door open for myself. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Why, thank you.
You're welcome.
And you show up on your land. You come out of the bathroom in your house.
That would be very awkward if someone were using the bathroom.
No one was using the bathroom, thankfully. But yes, that does occur to you. What if someone's in the stall? Oh, God.
IRL, I need to BRB at like 30 seconds.
Okay.
When we get through the portal, do we see anyone immediately? Like as we step out of?
You see Sarah, and you see, let's see, Luke and Hassan. Luke and Hassan basically like rush to Raena. Totally excited to see her. And also, they are stressing out about something, but they're talking so fast that you can't gather what it is that they are concerned about.
Okay. When they come running towards me, I get on my knee and I hold my arm out for a hug.
Hugs around. But
Give 'em a
go ahead and roll perception awareness. Difficulty 6, because
Okay. Ooh, it's been a while. Is it /MM?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Failure. Okay. You have no idea what they're saying. They are talking so fast. Holy cow.
Whoa, slow down. What's going on, you guys? I'm imagining the kid from the Wild Thornberries. Can't remember his name.
Oh, Donnie.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Oh,
What about wolves?
There
happened?
are wolves that are hanging out on the grounds, and
Oh,
it's
no.
making us very nervous.
Okay. I will see what I can do about that. I'll
This
take
feels
care
like
of
a Peter and the Wolf situation.
it.
Oh, Sarah is tending to the waste area that we've been using.
Okay.
Okay. I will go and talk to Sarah, see if she can make more sense of things instead of just there's wolves. Oh no.
Yes.
Helpful, but
Sarah, she has a spade in her hand. She stabs it into the ground, and she kind of takes out a handkerchief and wipes her brow and greets you. So good to
Good
see
morning.
you.
Good
Hugs.
to see you. Yes, hugs. If that's okay with you.
Mhm.
So before I get into the business, how are you feeling? How's everything going?
Oh, um, so, Jenna totally recommended that um, I go with this specific Toulon to present us in court for Reginald Hollis's trial.
Oh, what are you thinking about doing? Are you wanting to do it?
I think this is probably I'm at a situation where I would much rather be here than with him. So I'm gonna testify, and hopefully Reginald will be put in jail.
Okay. All right. Do you need transportation or anything?
Actually, transportation would be super great.
Okay. Just let me know a little later on when it's gonna happen, and I'll make plans to be here for you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And now to the wall. What's going on with this?
Oh, right. There are wolves on the grounds. They have not currently attacked us, but they are watching us, and that makes us nervous.
Understandable. Do you have an idea of where they're watching you from, or is it just they've created a perimeter?
They've been walking through the grounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a big surprise to see.
So the sooner we get those wards up, the better.
Absolutely, I agree. I can try to contact my professor to see what she can do today. And the contractor's still coming tomorrow to help give you guys a bigger place and more secure place to live on the grounds.
That's
So
wonderful.
see what I can do about the wolves right now and text my professor. Is there anything you need from me besides that?
What you have in place so far has been wonderful.
Okay. And you're cool with cleaning up all of everyone's stuff? Because I can
Well,
send.
once your constructor guy comes, I think we'll have plumbing without destroying your bathroom and because 13 children is a lot of children to use one bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
So a bathroom specifically for them, that they don't have to jump up onto the toilet. That'll be wonderful.
I will keep that in mind, and I'll let the contractor know.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for holding down the fort.
Of course. I'm still grateful that you are letting us stay here.
It's my pleasure. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm gonna finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll probably take a nap, a shower,
Yeah.
and then a nap.
I'm gonna head outside and text Professor Edge, seeing what she's doing.
She is still drinking her coffee, slacking off, and hanging out in the lounge. So, what are you up to?
I just got done talking with Sarah about a possible threat to the grounds and to the puka, and I was
Ooh.
wondering if you would be willing to come and put up a temporary ward for the day. Is there a way you can get down here, or do I have to come back and...
I'm sure Jeeves can hook me up.
Do you need the coordinates? Because
Yes.
I'll text you the coordinates.
Okay, thank you. I will be there soon.
Okay, it's no rush, just sometime today. Okay, thank you. And I start scoping around for stuff.
You don't see any wolves at the moment,
Nice.
but there are all kinds of birds, some species that you've never seen before, that have decided to take refuge in your land.
Oh, fascinating. I have more things to put in my journal.
Yeah. There are wolf tracks. You do see where they've been traveling. They have definitely been up in their business, basically, looking at the tracks. It is kind of suspicious that they have not actually attacked the rabbits yet.
Yeah.
Side note, I don't know when Portia hears this, but this sounds like magic people. Sounds like humans. Well, mages. I don't know. Whoever transmorgifies. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
So since I see nothing, I go inside and I talk to Max and Portia about what I just learned, and that Professor Ed is coming, and I'm sure Jayce is already doing medical checks. Max is already doing medical checks. Sorry, I forgot my own name at the beginning of this, so...
Sarah starts to organize the children to stand in a line so that Max can kind of give them the once over in order.
Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of picturing this scene where I get the stethoscope out and listen to one child, and then I have to listen to each one in turn because they're just no me.
Thankfully, Sarah provides some.
So I have to do
order to the madness.
So I have to do each step of the checkout for each child, or for each. I have to do a single step of the checkup for every child before I move on to the next step, because it's like a group communal thing.
It is. Yeah. So you are I'm not going to make you roll for every child. I think that's preposterous.
But I am
So
charting them.
they are predominantly like in better care than they were when you first picked them up.
Good.
For sure. What's his name? What's his name?
Who's his daddy?
Is he rich?
Sarah does actually mention that Reggie tried to call her back home when he was arrested. Jenna recommended that that I should request a no contact order on behalf of the children, so I did.
Makes
That's
sense.
exactly. How did he get a hold of you?
He like used the powers that he has to basically use telepathy to try and call me home.
Oh wow.
My brain went to.
That can hold up in a court with a restraining order. How are
Right.
you gonna? That's or no contact at least.
Yeah. Fortunately, my lawyer is a House Quasitor. No, House Titulus. House Titulus. So, it's from your shit. I know, right? So, like, if I believe she is putting wards around me so that I cannot be mentally contacted at all. So no telepathy from you either.
I don't think I can do that yet, so that's no problem. I can just come and talk to you, you know? That's good. I'm glad that you have a lawyer that's taking good care of you.
Her name is ridiculous.
That is an interesting name.
Yeah.
Waka Waka. Geraldine Dockhouse Bonnie Titulus.
That's amazing. I love it.
I'm just gonna call her Jerry.
That is a fantastic name.
Hopefully she will be fine with me calling her Jerry, because that's a lot of mouthful of a name. Damn these mages with their long ass names.
I can.
Anastasia Beaverhausen III. Bonnie Titulus. Stupid hermetics. All right. Are there any other notes that I missed?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, so, do. There you go.
Yes, Luke and Hassan were complaining that there were a worrisome number of wolves around the thicket.
Has Raena told anybody else other than Professor Edge about the wolves? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, just now.
All of us?
Max and Portia.
I don't know. This just sounds suspicious to me. They don't sound like wolves. My spidey senses are out, and I think there's some sort of magic people. That's all I'm saying.
I am going to Auron about it, and I'm going to text him that Portia thinks shenanigans.
I
Can
wish I
we-
could highlight some of these quotes.
I think you can. Oh no, it's private chat. You can't.
Private chat.
Can we somehow make them reveal themselves? Do we know that spell? Does Professor Edge know that spell?
Professor Edge is no longer on the phone with Raena, so
I can try to tap into the gauntlet and see if there's anything supernatural about them. Right?
Can your dog sniff it out? Can Cosmo smell stuff that's supernatural? Or like, ooh, can Max do the reading of the energies? Right? You can see magic, right? Max, that's you? Or am I
Yeah.
messing things up? Ooh, so let's do that. Can you do that? I'll feed you. Not in a gross way.
What's your favorite meal? I'll make it for you right now.
Right. Come on, I'll do it. Right this minute.
I
You
don't
want
think that's
pancakes?
necessary.
You
I
want-
can
okay.
just do it.
That works as well. I don't know if I've had enough coffee or too much. The world may never know. Okay.
I guess I'm doing a prime reading.
a prime reading. Okay, so
Like Amazon.
like Amazon. Go ahead and roll an arete roll, difficulty 4.
There's always a price.
Okay, there.
And sometimes it's Vincent Price.
Or Vincent twice. Vincent twice. If you know, you know. Okay,
Ooh,
sorry. Sesame Street.
Ooh.
that's a good roll.
That is a good one.
The footsteps glow.
I
Ooh.
The
really
tracks that are in the ground, they glow. Raena also a arete roll difficulty 4 if you're going to look into the gauntlet.
You look into the gauntlet and you see a hand.
Stop.
I feel like there's a dirty joke or a sci-fi reference and I'm not finding it.
No, it's a medieval reference.
That's
Because
even
the
better.
gauntlet is what you wear on your hand.
Ah. See, I was thinking like gauntlet, like trial by fire, but also like Thor's gauntlet hand, right?
Well, it's made out of metal, so I mean, eventually the hand will get Thor.
So it occurs to Raena. It occurs to Raena that it has been a while since she's tried to look into the gauntlet around the land. She's done it in the house, but like she hasn't done it outside yet. And she sees like all these roads that are like ley lines that are converging right at where there's this giant rock, which is basically your node.
Okay.
So the spirits that are hanging out by the node are old and wise and mostly made up of your ancestry.
Okay.
But there are some other kinds of spirits that you don't know where they're from, but they're very pleasant. They're very comfortable.
Okay. Can I talk to any of the wise spirits at this point?
I am sure you can. What level of spirit do you have?
I believe I have 2, but I'm going to check. Yes, I have 2.
Okay. You can hear them, but you can't they can't understand you.
Okay. Do I hear anything that helps me in the short term?
There are 3 spirits that kind of like they see that you are like walking towards the node and they kind of like crowd around you. And they are going on about werewolves.
Okay. I sort of just get taken aback because I figured werewolves were real, but I've never encountered like a real life story of one. And I'm sort of scared.
And the wisest of the spirits is like, and you should be.
Oh no. I text Auron. I'm going to wait until I get out of the gauntlet to text anybody or tell anybody because I don't want to break my focus. Ooh, werewolves. Yeesh. That could be the reason why they're not attacking the crew base, though. Things are starting to click in my mind as I'm hearing these things. Do I hear anything else, or can I get out and tell everybody?
It is up to you as to whether or not you want to listen for anything else or whether you want to duck out.
I'm going to listen for another couple of minutes.
Okay, they basically mention a bunch of words that you've never heard. Basically words like lupus and red talon and which means another spirit basically says that they don't like people.
Mm-hmm.
But they might be interested in the node as a headquarters of sorts.
Mm. Okay.
We can probably arrange something resembling a meeting. And safety is our ultimate concern, so we would protect you.
Okay. I feel a large sense of relief and gratitude.
They all nod. And then they all disperse.
Okay. I'll look around one more time just to make sure I'm not seeing anything absolutely concerning at the moment.
Actually, your land is nice and clean and very comfortable, very welcoming, it's like you haven't realized how comfortable your land could be until you look into the gauntlet and you see how beautiful it is.
Okay. Well, now I'm in awe, and I don't want to leave, but I know that I need to because business is business. And so I don't know if I've ever actually gone into the gauntlet, like not into it, but experienced anything like that except for
Grandma.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. You've talked to Grandma, but like
Mhm.
mhm.
My mind clicks back to reality kind of thing. But either way, however I do that. And then I text everybody what I just learned about the werewolves and the keywords I heard in case they've heard them before, and the possible use of my node as a headquarters, but the protection thing is happening. Mostly just the werewolves thing.
And you are telling Max and Portia this?
I text it to the group chat.
Oh, okay.
Does any of us, and I'm saying this to group chat, Do any of us know anything about werewolves?
Can we use
I-
our computer skill? I have some computer skills to research, or would Professor Edge know? We could call her, right? Or
She's-
can we mind connect? Okay, sorry. I'm getting excited.
Out of character, I would say that there would be no computer information on them, but Professor Edge would probably know.
Being
Well-
able to differentiate what is bullshit and what is truth is kind of tough on the internet.
I was thinking we could go through the internet Panda's on, Panda's internet. I don't know.
Ah.
Well, that's an interesting idea. I don't
Maybe
know.
we could go back to that place and ask the witches in the woods.
Horizon's kind of a trek, dude. gotta go out of the earth for that one.
In our little rocket ship.
Flying high in the sky.
I knew I would set that up.
But didn't one of us get Panda's phone number? Or was I got a really cute guy's phone number? Maybe he knows.
Did I trade information with Panda? Oh, sorry.
You did. You did.
Yay!
Do
Okay,
you attempt
I
to
wanna-
get a hold of Panda?
Yes, I do. What do I need to roll? And
You do not need to roll, but she is not answering her. If you're trying to call her, she is not answering her phone.
Can I email or digitally, astro project myself or something? Is there a way to
can
SOS?
You can text her.
Okay, I will text her. Should I roll?
You don't need to roll.
Okay, cool.
So
I'm still here.
Okay, so what is it that you actually say to her?
Am I talking with her or am I? Oh, I'm texting. I'm going to start out by sending an SOS, and then with the next message, I'm going to explain that. What do you know about werewolves, or is that going to be dangerous? Should I? Well, okay, I'm just going to be blunt. What do you know about werewolves? SOS.
I had one as a stalker.
Oh God. Okay, how can we get rid of them? Do you know any anti-werewolf spells or ways to
I sure
stun them?
do. I sure do.
Is there something we can trade, or would you be willing to help us, or in some way so we can? We've got a situation on a real world location with some magical beings that need protected and some magical werewolves out to get them. And I don't know what to do, and they're children. They're Puka. We've rescued Puka. It's a long story. Hopefully haven't said too much.
I'm sorry, what?
Nah, Scheisse. I guess I haven't said too much. It was not understood.
I haven't said enough.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm blanking on the rest of it. What has happened to my brain? What has become of me? What has become of my brain?
But
Okay,
she has responded. They're like little, one-word answers, but she's
okay. Well, that's good. How can we protect ourselves from them? They're on our land in the human world, but they're trying to get at some people, some things some creatures we're protecting.
I can come out and look at the area.
Awesome. We would
Okay.
love your help as soon as you're able to get away. Is there anything we can do in the meanwhile to protect ourselves until you come?
Silver.
Silver. Any kind of silver?
Any kind of silver.
Placed in trees, placed on the ground? How do we need to place it?
You can do any of those things. Just make sure there's no iron in with the silver.
Oh, okay. What about iron in the dirt? Do we need to worry about that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I got to be right back.
Okay. IRL? Okay.
Yeah, she was.
Sorry,
doing the
I'm
piggy
trying to
dance.
put my dogs. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to deal with insanity. I apologize. Thank you guys for being patient today. Babble, babble, babble. Okay.
That is so cute. I'm also with loud things, so.
Right? Oh, that's why this thing wasn't separating. It wasn't open. Trying to fix this baby gate to lock my dogs in this room. It's not, they didn't do it quite right the last time, and they managed to bust down the baby gate doors, which
feel
is
that.
when all the chaos started. How do I open this?
Yeah.
Why are baby gates so tricky for humans?
I think that's the point.
Babies.
Not only are they baby proof, they're also Katarina proof.
Clearly, I can't open it. Why? Oh, it keeps
See, I don't
locking
want
me.
them unless they're 80 proof.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I finally opened it. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm getting it. Oh, sorry. Are we back in the game?
So alcohol does help.
No, now I've gotten my headphones. Okay. I got my headphones stuck in between the baby gate at one point in this last few seconds. Because ow, now my fingers. Okay, we're doing good. I am so glad I only have dogs. I don't know what children would do, but probably run circles around me.
Children are monsters.
You can tell that my time substitute teaching was wildly unsuccessful.
Tiny little Hitlers.
Oh my God, isn't that the truth?
Is that the truth? Yes.
That needs to be a song.
Auron-
Tiny little Hitlers. Tiny little
Little
Hitlers.
Hitlers in Hawaii.
I'm sure you guys saw me doing the PV dance.
Yes.
Yes. You're good. I'm now just trying to figure out this baby gate.
I'm hoping
It is-
the middle
Huh?
section, this
Yes.
intermission is cut out.
I think no, I don't. Oh, I have a real mom. She's helping me out. Thank God. See, I've somehow managed to make it go backwards.
All right. So,
I don't know if I'm the only one who have ever broken a baby gate, but we've got it fixed. Okay, I can go back to the real world. I mean, our world. The game world. Yes.
the game world.
The opposite of the real world.
Wait, we're in an isekai?
I muted, but I was laughing.
All right. So, 15 minutes later, a car pulls up in the driveway. A very nice car. Very kind of modern looking. And a half Vietnamese woman with pink hair exits the vehicle.
Okay, I know I was pretty drunk that night. but-
Panda! Panda! And I run up and I give her a big welcome hug because that's the kind of crazy lady I am. And then try to press her snacks.
She's kind of like,
Oh, sorry. I'll give
All
you
right.
some space. It's been a flight. My bad.
so where is this node? She needs to
Raena, can you help her find the node thing? I don't fully know where things are.
Yeah, I'll just take you. We'll just go together.
Okay.
It's that way. When I start walking towards my node.
You notice she is wearing a she pulls a pistol from her back waistband, and
Well, because I have my bow.
I would go armed
Okay.
if I were
I shall be.
just in case.
Okay. And on the way, I
So
think
I will wait for you to. I will wait here for you to be prepared.
Oh, I've got my bow on me at all times, even when I'm
Great.
driving.
Nice. Okay, so she looks at the area and basically picks up like a rock and starts stacking rocks. And she pulls out her phone and starts basically telling the rocks what to do via her phone.
I'm sitting here watching in awe with my eyes gaping open because that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I asked sheepishly if she needs an assistant for anything because I feel useless just standing there staring at her.
And I followed
When-
along just to spectate because I'm curious, and also I think that Vanda's really cool. I want to watch your work. Okay, moving on.
So at that point, a wolf, a black wolf, kind of like comes from the woods. And he is calm. And he has bright blue eyes.
Question for the game master. I don't know why I'm raising my hand. I don't remember ever using my poison-tipped arrows. The ones that.
I don't believe you have.
So I'm assuming I have those on me. I'm going to equip one of those and draw my bow as a sort of warning, like, hey, don't come over here. Not that it'll listen, but it's worth a shot. That's all I know. I'm a hunter.
All right, so the black wolf kind of paces a little bit. And Panda is like slowly backing away.
I follow suit with my bow still drawn.
If Max is there, what is he doing?
I'm going to draw up life magic and try and project like almost like an aura of healing and safety.
Okay.
Just like I don't intend it to actually be capable of doing much, just feeling safe.
Good idea.
The wolf, if you are putting out this aura, wolf basically comes up and brushes against your leg.
I dropped
In that
the bow.
case, I will try and scratch the wolf behind its ear.
It put up with you.
It what?
It puts up with you. Like, it lets you scratch it behind its ear.
I put down my big stick and kind of kneel to show respect to the being in case that's helpful because it worked with the lion.
I say, hi, my name is Max.
I'm still just
He kind of like wanders away from you and goes to a space where he is not close to anyone, and his bones start to reposition themselves, and he stands upright and he fleshes out, and you see this man with long black hair and bright blue eyes and
interested.
Did I mention I'm single?
He basically like walks over and takes Raina's bow away from her.
I give it to him because I meant no disrespect, and I hope that he can sense that. And if not, I'll say it because he's human. I can talk to him. Yeah.
I am Eddie Blue Eyes.
Yes,
and-
he is. I am Raena.
Hello, Raina.
Round.
Many roads converge here, and it would be a great place for a cairn. Then we can build moon bridges to other cairns, and we can guard the land so that others don't come for it.
I don't know you. I'm not comfortable with that because I have things needing to be protected, and I don't know you or your intentions. Is there any way I could try to read his intentions?
What do you have in mind?
I don't have mind, I think.
Oh, okay. Then I don't think you can. Actually, try perception empathy. Difficulty 6.
Damn,
Damn.
I'm rolling good today, huh? Shoot.
So you, what was it you were trying to do? You were trying to figure out his motives. He is a enigma.
Well, I have some enigmas as well.
Do you want to roll your enigmas?
I don't know, considering how I'm rolling, and I think I only have one. Yeah, I only have one. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Can I help boost her magic in some way?
It depends on what kind of magic Raena wants to accomplish.
Oh, I'm really just trying to see what his intentions are. See if his intentions are pure or if he's trying to manipulate. Because pretty dude, also a wolf, I was just warned about something like this from my ancestors. I'm feeling real skeptical about it. Not
How
feeling
close
good.
am I to Raena?
Next to her.
Okay. Do you think flirting with him might help? Maybe like if he gets disarmed by your, he thinks you're cute. Seems like he thinks you're cute. What do you think? Do you have some
He is
protection
not wearing
amulets?
clothing, by the way.
Oh, he's naked. Well, that's embarrassing. I
I'm
dig
not
through
gonna-
my pack and find a big T-shirt that I have and toss it at him. If you want. I mean, don't feel pressured, man. But here you go. If you feel so inclined. And then I
wasn't
look away.
paying
Puts on the
attention.
shirt, and he just has his stuff hanging out the bottom.
Well, I was a big
He's
shirt, so I
Donald
was
Ducking
hoping. I dig around for some swimming trunks in my purse. Do I find them?
You do not.
I'm weirdly attracted to him with a shirt on. Just a shirt.
Just the shirt.
And something vulnerable about it.
He is a shower, by the way.
He is what?
He is a shower.
Ah.
Nice.
I whispered, geez, that could almost be a leg. God, saying more than I want.
That's at least a foot.
Have a foot, a hand. I can't tell. It's just fair and proud.
And he kind of shifts so that he is what you think of as a werewolf.
Okay.
We didn't
So
want to
his
embarrass you.
fiddly bits aren't as visible. They are hidden amongst fur.
Hmm. Is he still wearing the shirt though?
He is.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, go ahead.
He is currently Donald Ducking it. Yes.
Anyway, I was trying to see if I can anything about your spirit that's dishonest, but I've not. I don't trust you yet, but I'm willing to try if you're not gonna bullshit.
I have no intention of bullshitting you. No.
You pinky swear. You can't break a pinky swear.
Pinky swear. Your spirits here are old and wise, and we can make sure the spirits belong here.
Okay. I'm working towards thinking about it. We can use all the protection we can get, but I'm going to have to do some thinking.
Take your time.
Can we make a deal with you? Like mutually assured destruction type of deal? Or I don't know, do you have something you can show us as a sign of good faith, and maybe something we can give to you as a sign of good faith as well?
Oh.
Do
Are any of your people in need of healing?
Currently not, but we have been avoiding much.
That is my specialty.
So,
We also happen
are you
to have
aware of wolf? Are you aware of wolf anatomy?
Enough.
Enough.
Ooh, I have a question. Do you know anything about a pack of possible werewolves with possible ill intentions roaming around my grounds?
Not
No?
with ill intentions, no.
Why are they?
My pack has been protecting your land since your grandmother charged us, but no.
Do you
There's
have something to show us the charge you were given by her ancestors? Like maybe a medal or some sort of thing. I mean, there's normally an exchange, yes? A contract of sorts?
not for a verbal contract, no.
Oh. Why did you guys go into that contract?
We protected her land,
In exchange for.
being able to protect the land.
So you guys are like conservatives of the land? Conservators?
Absolutely.
All right then.
I'd say they're
that's
liberals
fair.
of the land.
Ah! I don't know. It sounds like they're more lone wolves of the land. Oh. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. I don't want to give too much away to this guy, because I'm not sure, whether his pack is the one that the Puka are worried about, or if there's another one that they just haven't seen. Which would be wild because they've been protecting the land for generations, so they'll probably notice something different.
Are you? Do they know that our puka aren't actual like rabbits?
We are aware that they are fae.
Okay. So you guys aren't trying to hunt our wards, are you?
No.
Would you? I don't know. Do you guys need food of some kind? We can bring you some steaks or something.
Food would be awesome.
We'll meet you
we
back.
hunt. I mean, we hunt, but if you are willing to give us food, we are not going to turn it away. Excuse me.
We'll meet you back here tomorrow with some choice cuts of meat that you can do with as you please.
Oh,
Would that be okay?
in exchange for what?
More talking, maybe, or discussion? I don't know.
We can, I can eat a.
Information that you guys happen to find out, updates about her land.
If you would like to meet for lunch tomorrow, I can try.
We can chill.
Is there anything that you can bring with you that would somehow provide proof that you've been on the land for years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a couple of relics that we might be able to. I might be able to bring.
Okay. I don't want to keep them. I just want to know and be able to trust you before I go along with anything.
I completely understand. I am not offended that
Thank you.
you are the first magical person that I have ever met, besides your grandmother. So,
I have a question.
Sorry for drawing the bow on you.
If Raena agrees to having you and your people here, would you be willing to meet the Puka face to face so they will not be afraid of you?
would they be in rabbit form?
I think
Does that make a difference?
That's true. It doesn't make a difference.
I will carefully pick who I bring with me. But let us meet for lunch tomorrow.
Okay.
Here.
Are we shaking on it? What's he handing over?
I will. His hand is monstrous.
I'm so,
Okay. Well,
I don't-
wee paw goes in. Wee paws. Okay, sorry.
I also shake his hand. We'll meet you here.
Yeah, he shakes your hand as well. He takes off the shirt and hands it back to Portia.
Thanks.
And
Oh, I have some dog treats. I don't know if you like those, but I found some. No offense.
As right before he goes to change, he says, "I've never had a dog treat."
Oh, well, they're organic biscuits I made for Cosmo with oatmeal and beef broth and applesauce. You might like them in your werewolf form. And I pull out a little bag and hand it over.
Oh my gosh. How has Cosmo been reacting this whole time? Has he just been sitting next to me?
So far, Cosmo has been hanging out with the rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, so he's not here.
He would have been smart to bring. Maybe not, though. I don't want to just send him into something like that. That's why I didn't want to send him out sniffing for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
No, it's good he stayed. He's my precious boy.
Yeah, he's your baby.
You look. So basically, this rock is like kind of on a hill, and you can kind of look over your land from this point. You see Cosmo kind of like laying in the middle, and the rabbits are playing around him.
Oh, so cute.
Okay. So we are still putting up that thing that Panda's doing. So I'm assuming that Eddie leaves and we.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Oh, we're still doing the thing that Panda was setting up around the perimeter of the node. So I'm assuming that Eddie left, and we stayed. And so, I asked Panda what she took from all of it.
What now?
Oh, can you hear me?
When you speak lower, it's harder to understand you.
Okay. I asked Panda what she took from the situation that just happened.
Panda is basically like sitting near the rocks that she has piled up and is just sitting with her like hands on her knees and like it's good to have them on your side. While Panda is talking, he shifts back into a wolf and kind of like goes back into the woods. She looks relieved. She
Did you
basically
recognize him?
no, but werewolves are dangerous, and it is good that he was peaceful.
Yeah, my ancestor said we should be worried and scared. And that's why I'm skeptical.
Why would he claim to have a pact? Is that normal between humans and mages or werewolves and mages? Is any of this normal?
Wolves usually come in packs, yes.
No,
Is it
pact. The pact they made.
Oh, the pact they made.
Yeah.
Werewolves are. My experience with werewolves may greatly differ from your experience. I'm just gonna say, but I think if they are willing to go into a pact, then I would at least hear them out.
Should we trust them?
I would not trust a werewolf as far as you can throw him.
Are there any things that you can trust a werewolf about, or should we just always assume that they're lying?
They mostly take care of land. They are eco raiders of sorts. I don't know what kind of tribe he is. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what kind of tribe my werewolf experience was in. I just having a werewolf as a stalker was fucking terrifying.
I believe it. Oh my goodness. He stalked you. Oh my God, poor thing. Thank you for coming out. This must have been hard.
I didn't want anybody else to experience what I experienced.
Thank you. We really do appreciate your expertise and your sacrifice, because this is not easy.
So this thing that I am building around your node will keep them from passing this point.
okay? Would that be a gesture of disrespect to continue putting up before we've spoken over lunch?
I think it would be a good precursor to lunch.
That's pretty
So
understandable.
you guys can sit on this side, and they can sit on that side, and you can talk and eat and do stuff like that. But this way, if they decide to attack, they cannot.
Okay.
As long as you're on this side of the rocks.
Okay.
Is there a sign of respect we can show them that also doesn't show weakness?
I don't know. I'm sure
fair.
some kind of relic would make them happy.
What do they like? Gold?
Not gold.
Oh. Diamonds? Rubies?
Feathers.
Oh, not stones. Okay, cool. Do you have any feathers, Raena?
I do not.
Raena?
I'm sure there's a bunch just laying around. The birds
Are
everywhere.
there any
There's-
special ones that your grandmother used to collect or anything that would... I don't know.
You know that your grandmother used to keep chickens.
Hmm.
And used the feathers that they dropped in spells all the time.
Okay. I relay that and go find them. Well, I guess I don't have to go find them yet, because we're meeting at lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll do that tomorrow.
I wonder if... Max, could you help us spring for some good steaks? I'll cook you
think that's
something
doable.
yummy. Get extra ones, and I can cook some up for us too. Well, not that I'm going to cook them for him. He probably wants them raw, right? Anybody know?
That's kind of racist, I think.
Is it? I wasn't trying to be racist. I was just trying to cook food he liked.
I feel like we could
I
just
think
have
you can cook the steak however you want to cook the steak. And
Okay.
if he is polite, he will come as a human.
Oh, well, then I'll just cook everything medium rare unless somebody wants something more well done.
Okay.
I wasn't
Do
trying to
you
be
need-
racist.
Do
Oh my
you need
God.
me for anything else?
No, I'm just gonna go have a tiny personal panic attack and crisis. Is like
If
my
you ever need
liberal
to,
self is imploding.
if you ever need to talk about it, you have my number, and
Oh,
I
thank
can-
you. I give you a hug and then go back to trying to calm down because I'm a liberal who's been called a racist and rightfully so. So I'm trying to deal. Anyway, my social justice warrior ego is now.
So I text Auron again. I text him directly this time to tell him what just happened, what's going on tomorrow. Ask if there's anything he can do to help us with personal protection.
Who are you contacting? Your contractor?
Auron.
Auron. Okay.
Just
Oh, okay.
keeping with what's going on and seeing if he has any ideas of what could be happening and ways we could keep ourselves safe in case the barrier for some reason doesn't work or fails at some point. Something bad happens. Plan B is a good idea. Anyway, go ahead. Auron.
He'll text back. Let me talk to Jeeves and see if he has anything like small weapons, like even if they're like any kind of like magical knives or anything. But I'm gonna talk to, or I'm gonna either talk to him or Professor Edge, see if we could go the camera route in case say somebody tries to show up, we can get basically security footage if somebody tries to come after the puka. But I'll have to talk to them about getting a way to without using physical hiding, if we can magically hide the cameras so that and the only way anybody will be able to see is if they use magic. So
Okay. Right on. Do you know anything about werewolves before I leave you to your devices?
does he?
I don't think you do.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was any kind of fables or anything in Germany about werewolves.
There are. So what we can do is a intelligence versus occult. And see difficulty 6 and see what it is you know. Oops. Did it decide that it wasn't going to work all of a sudden?
Yeah, I think so. Let me try it again.
Let me see. Why aren't you working? Let me see if I can reload it.
Okay.
Works for me.
Nice. 3 successes. Sorry, I was
Well,
reading.
I just rolled that.
Oh.
Did I need to roll something?
No.
No, I was just rolling to see if I could get it to work, and it works for me.
So
let me
go
try
ahead
one
and
more
try
time.
again, Auron.
Oh, I see what happened. It didn't give me the syntax originally.
Yeah. Hooray! 2 successes and 2 epic successes.
Epic success.
You remember Werewolf in London, you remember the Wolf movie with Jack Nicholson, you remember a tale of a German tale of a werewolf that wreaked havoc in a village, and a hunter basically took care of a hunter with a gun ended up taking care of the werewolf.
All right. What I would do is I would get online and see if I can find pull up that actual fable itself and look for specifics.
Okay,
in
so
it
what kind
of basically like if it mentions any kind if there's any form of verbal interaction between the werewolf and the hunter, and if there is there any mention of tribes or any of that?
There are no such details to be had, as it is not a werewolf story told by werewolves. It is a werewolf story told by men.
Okay. Even with it being told by men, is there anything in it that would any mention of magic or transformation?
Nothing like that. But the wolves were half man, half wolf form, and I'm sorry, I'm getting all kinds of notifications. Um, there is no such intel that explains anything from the wolves' point of view. It is all from the hunter's point of view.
Okay. Auron would actually. I think
Didn't
Auron. Go ahead.
I was wondering if Espen cleaned out their room, because I remember it being somewhat of a library.
That's
the library
true.
is still there.
I'm wondering if there's, and because Espen wasn't dim, I'm sure they had some sort of maybe mix between both realities in book form. We could go look in their
God,
library.
that
They're
is
okay. Because any magical or supernatural lore we can find from a different perspective than a sleeping man would be so helpful.
Well, I think what Auron would do is he would text what information he does have to Raena, and then ask her if she had any idea of where he could look. And then I'm assuming that exchange would happen about the library.
okay.
Yeah.
So perception, awareness, difficulty 8.
Both of us?
Do you have German as a language?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then difficulty 7 rather than 8.
Okay. You said perception and what else?
Awareness.
Awareness. Okay. Ouch.
It's in half of these books are in Russian. You're like Cyrillic. I don't know if you can read Cyrillic, but
Auron would actually he would text Professor Edge and ask her if she knows anybody that knows how to read the language.
She says I can try and what is it that you were looking for?
I'm looking for any information or fables, stories, anything about werewolves from both points of view, be it human/mage or from the wolf's perspective.
We have a guide to Garu, which is their native tongue, and which might have something about that.
Okay. Do you know how to read their language? Because I don't. I just know English and German.
It's in English, but it's it's in English. It's in my library. Hold on. And there's like those ... as she's writing stuff. And she comes back. The text finally comes in and basically gives you all kinds of like. I have a list of tribes. I have a list of common allies and their enemies. So, what is it that you're looking for?
Honestly, anything you have.
Oh, Okay. Well, I don't have this in PDF. It's a hard copy. So come to my office.
All right, I will be there in a couple minutes. And he will walk to her office.
She hands over, it looks like a pamphlet.
Okay.
With a big paw print on the cover.
How old does it look?
It looks like maybe from the 70s. It looks well read.
Okay, because he's sitting there thinking, like, I don't want to damage this book.
I don't suspect you will.
Okay. All right. I did have one other question for you, Professor. Is there any way... I'm thinking about setting up cameras on Raena's property.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any magical way where we can hide them?
There are non-magical ways to hide them.
Well, I knew about some of those, like make them inconspicuous, like covering up with leaves and stuff like that. But but to me, that's a little too obvious. Like normal people can sometimes see those things.
Okay.
I basically want those same people to not be able to see them, and Matt and other mages. I would want it to I would want it to where they'd have to really look.
I can provide somebody else's problem field. I would probably do that to your individual cameras, but
Okay.
it has kind of a area of effect. So
Once they get into a certain range, they could see it.
once they get into a certain range, they can't see it.
Okay. That'll work, honestly.
I can join the contractor tomorrow and kind of like follow him around.
Okay.
If you would like to join us, I think we might be able to install the cameras and kind of like, bind them at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I can get the equipment together today and tonight. I'll probably have to build a couple to make sure I have enough.
Mm.
All right.
You good?
I'm gonna go look through this book, and because honestly, like, would their business dealing type of business dealings be in there too?
There is a chapter on making a pact.
Okay.
Since they know who common enemies are and what the tribes are, would there be some sort of thing we can see of where certain tribes would be located, or like placements throughout the world where there would be?
Can we also see if
Um,
maybe your history, Raena, has a common enemy with the werewolf?
That's kind of what I'm looking for, is to see if they've been on that land for at least as long as they say, if it's possible.
The book does say that there is a tribe of wolves that tend to be very elusive and hang out in the United States. There are two tribes that do that. There is the Uktana and there is the Red Talons. The Uktana are really into magic, and the Red Talons are very anti-people. They are very wolf-centric.
Okay. That's one of the keywords that I heard from my ancestors. Auron, I text you just to reiterate lupus and red something. I just forgot, sorry.
Red Fang.
Red Talons.
Red
Red
Talon.
Talon. I'm thinking red horn, so thank you. Red Talon, and to let him know to keep an eye out for those words. And anything that's.
And he'll reply, okay. And before he leaves, he looks at the professor and, do you happen to have a scanner I can borrow temporarily?
What kind of scanner?
So I could scan these pages and make a PDF out of them, so I could reference them later, so I can give you back your book.
You have a phone?
Yeah, but I want to be able to make it to where I can be able to search out words, and it's easier to do with a scanner than a photo.
Okay. I have this thing from like 1994 where you drag it down and you can save it as ASCII.
Okay, that'll work.
But you have to move slowly.
Okay. I'll get it back to you as soon as possible, and your book.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
he will take both and head back to his room.
Neato.
Need a mosquito? Mosquitoes. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, so that said, you guys have plans for tomorrow. You can decide to stay at Raina's. It is comfy, and the couch is a pull-out. And or you can go back to the chantry. Or you can go back to the chantry and Jesus. We're making sex jokes in the private chat. But I will wrap game here.
When aren't we making those jokes?
I know, right?
We're dirtier than a martini.
Indeed. You're yeah. So get your mind out of the gutter. It's let's do goods, bads, and uglies.
Okay.
Let's start with Auron.
Alrighty. I have to say, good is hopefully this tribe of wolves can be utilized in case there is an attack if we are able to come to an agreement with them. No bads as per usual. I took a little bit of a back seat, but I did that slightly intentionally because the majority of the party split over to Raina's, and Auron likes to figure things out kind of almost in a solitary way.
Mm-hmm. I dig.
What was that?
Oh, I was just saying I dig that. It's good to have a guy on the outside that could do some research for us.
I feel like you're the sidekick and like you're part of the team in Kim Possible, that guy who's always at his computer and like they're like, "Hey, hack this for us." He's like, "Okay."
Wade.
There's always one. Yes, Wade.
But this one isn't trying to date the other members.
That's fair.
And the ugly is hard here. Much like Eddie swinging, but I would have to. I think I'm gonna give it to Max because he was able to keep his composure during that whole scene, trying to keep from going.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. Yeah. All
And
right.
just like that.
Max?
It was a good game. Interesting stuff. I would say the bad was not being able to connect as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just wasn't. I haven't been feeling great today.
I understand.
Glad
So.
to hear.
I was a bit spacey through most of that. And
It's okay, me too.
I am going to give my experience to Raena because a lot of that was the Raena show today. She kind of pulled all of our asses through.
Oh, okay.
All right, Raena.
Good is I had a lot of fun this episode. I like that we're all on camera,
Mm,
and I like looking at your faces.
I'm surprised mine didn't break.
Oh.
But my bad is I'm real skeptical about this guy, you guys. I almost don't trust his pinky promise, and I always trust a pinky promise. So, it was a good bit, just but I'm still not sure. And my ugly's gonna go to Jayce or Max. Damn it. Anyway, it's gonna go to Max because I was cracking up the whole game. I couldn't stop myself.
yeah, the private chat was lit.
Yeah.
Seriously. You guys are great.
Okay, and Portia.
I had house chaos and personal chaos, so that was my bad. But the game was great, and I like the direction it's going in. It's interesting. This werewolf line is like, is he gonna double cross her? Are they actually enemies? Is he just putting on a facade? Maybe they have a common enemy. I don't know. I'm here for it. How is this gonna loop back to the trial? Will it loop back to the trial? Anyway,
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Will the gang save the day? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give my point to Raena. She really just had a lot of stuff, and it was really cool to see her kind of like I like that it was kind of like Raena focused. That was a really cool, like it was a good. I like it when there's like sometimes like these like when it focuses on something you learn more about them, and like I like how the story progressed. I'm kind of babbling. I'm a little off today, so I apologize. And I'm definitely too much coffee and not enough coffee at the same time. So anyway, thank you guys for the game. Like I really enjoy playing with you all. I love you guys. Okay.
We love you.
I promise,
Right.
no alcohol has been had. I'm not having the drunks.
Well, good.
Like I just feel like I said I love you a lot. So I would get. Never mind. Shut up, Katarina. Moving on. Thank you, Sako.
Everyone gets 1 experience point from the storyteller. And hooray!
Oh.
And if you liked this video at any point, I encourage you to hit the like button. And if you would like to see more streams like this one, more videos like this one, then you might want to hit subscribe and maybe even ring that bell on the off chance that YouTube actually notifies you when we upload a video, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.